Oh, there it is.
So we did this. All right. So I guess let's talk about the main story here. Before that, let's talk about Pat Robertson, because we prepared something special for him. He's one of my favorite demons, along with what's that one guy's face with the devil eyes?
Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah, Kenneth.
What are we going to do? But who is this guy? Because I don't recognize him.
Well, we have a compilation of his best moments.
Amen.
But he died at 93.
Yeah.
So he kind of got the dub in that sense.
Here too long, man.
Well, eternity in hell should be
right. That'll make up for it.
Yeah.
What's his net worth? He's probably super rich too.
How tall is he?
How tall is he? Good question, Dan. Let's find out.
I got scared when I first
100
saw
million?
What?
When I first saw the headline. I'm sorry, go ahead. The Zoom is fucking me up because it's delayed.
He's 5'8", Dan. Yeah, he's on the shorter side. He is. He's on the shorter side.
But
Fucking loser.
5'8" doesn't sound that short.
It's not. It's just Ethan always asks how tall
I didn't make
people
fun
are.
of their height. Dan, you said, what's his height? I said, okay, I'll look.
I was doing
Then
a
I
little
told you 5'8",
satire.
and
I
then
was
you
doing a
laughed at it.
satire.
The only thing worse than going to
satire.
hell is being fucking 5'8" in hell.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't
You
say
said
that.
it, brother.
Dude, I support
he's
short
spitting.
kings. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I support short kings. I tower over everybody with these shoes now.
Yeah, are those like lifts? What's going on?
No, dude, it's like it has a normal heel, because I always wear like zero height shoes. And now, guess what?
They're
Now
kind of
you get
like
to experience my real
platform
height.
Sandals, right?
What?
Your new sandals, they have like a little like platform type
Yeah, can you
stitch,
turn,
right?
turn it to the side, Ethan, so we can see how thick they are.
I mean,
damn, look at that.
They give you some height.
a little chunky.
For sandals, they give you a little bit, but I'd say compared to tennis shoes, they're still smaller. So
Yeah,
I think
much
it's fair.
smaller. Good point, AB. I'm actually even taller.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you
sleek.
seemed a little more imposing and powerful when you came in
Thank
today.
you. No, you're right. I do. You didn't hallucinate that. So yeah, this guy made $100 million just basically scamming his audience. Was
Wow.
he? I think he was even selling like fake COVID cures, like
No,
silver water.
No, you are confusing him with Jim Baker.
Jim Baker's another one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
But this guy is genuinely significantly worse than Jim Baker or Copeland or any of them.
Really?
He has had
Nopeland?
far more of
Oh,
a tangible impact on life in the United States than any of those guys. This is the guy that essentially started the hardcore Christian right in this country. Like, he is responsible for getting evangelicals as a bloc to start heavily voting Republican.
Well,
Because prior to the late 70s and 80s, that wasn't like an existing coalition. Like, evangelicals voted Democrat sometimes.
here's
you
the
know?
deal: if there was a God, he would have killed him long ago. I'm telling you. But here it is, our tribute to Pat Robertson. Enjoy your time in hell, pal. Rest in peace.
It doesn't matter what custom you've got. It doesn't matter what holy thing that you worship and adore. The gays are going to get it. They're going to make you conform to them. You're going to say you like anal sex, you like oral sex, you like bestiality, you like anything you can think of that to whatever it is. It won't stop at homosexuality.
My wife has become a real problem. She has no respect for me as the head of the house. Please tell me what I can do.
Well, you could become a Muslim, then you could beat her. This man's got to stand up to her, and he can't let her get away with this stuff.
Wait.
What was that?
He said you could become a Muslim and beat her, but then he goes,
Why?
But also,
Muslim for that.
I don't know, because Christians beat their wives. I think that's even that's part of the vibe of it.
I don't think we condone wife beating these days, but something's got to be done to make her. She does not understand authority. When she was growing up, nobody made her behave. She is acting like a child.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
You
What do
can't
do?
divorce her.
The most racist motherfuckers, they're racist when they go, "Who?" They say they're what?
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? What do we do about all these minorities?
And so I say, move to Saudi Arabia.
So he's actually saying the Muslims have it right because they can still beat their wives. So he's like, I think that's his point, right?
It's
because he goes on to say wife beating is not acceptable anymore, but we got to do something about this lady.
Right. Yeah, no, I think you were correct.
I don't know, but I'm Muslim, and when I saw the Pope earlier this week, I said, "Please remove some evil from this world," and he followed through. So,
What are we going to do?
Oh, you think he granted your wish? Does the Pope grant
Maybe.
wishes?
I wasn't specific, but I don't know.
Yeah, you got 3 wishes from the Pope. Then he shrinks and goes back into his Jesus wafer cup.
I think it's just God's gift to Pride Month this year. Taking him down.
That's a good point.
Let's go.
This man should have died decades ago. There's no dub in this. 93? Come on.
All the worst ones always do. You see, Henry Kissinger had his 100th birthday
How is
in
he
New
still
York.
alive? and he's not even healthy. Like,
No, I
he's
don't
always been like nasty looking, overweight.
There wasn't a time when he wasn't incredibly old. Like in my entire life. Like I'm 35 years old, and when I was a little kid, Henry Kissinger was decrepit, and he's still around.
Henry Kissinger is like a psychotic war criminal freakazoid, and he's still alive.
Still kicking. Just had his
here he
100th birthday.
is. Yeah, that's there you go.
Jesus Christ. The dark side is the pathway to many abilities.
He was very rude to me and my dad. I went to a wedding when I was like 5 years old, and we were in an elevator with him. And he's like, can you move out of the way, please?
Douche. Fuck him. That's
you
probably the
spit in
worst
his
thing he
face?
ever did.
That
No,
motherfucker.
He's a total asshole, dude.
How you always have these stories, Zach? Like, yeah, when I was a kid, I ran into Henry Kissinger this one time.
Yeah, so he's still alive. Yeah, I don't know. We talk about the baby blood drinking and stuff, but why are these people living so long? They clearly something's going on here.
Right.
Yeah, adrenochrome,
adrenochrome and all that kind of stuff.
Hunter S. Thompson knew.
Yeah, so back to him.
You might get AIDS in Kenya. The people have AIDS. You got to be careful. I mean, the towels can have AIDS. The left is having a dilemma of major proportions, and I think for those of us who disagree with some of their policies, the best thing to do is to sit on the sidelines and let them kill themselves. But I want to say it again and again and again. Islam is not a religion. It is a political system bent on world domination. Not a religion. We have killed over 40 million.
Dude, I'm telling you.
He's been at this for a long time.
Oh my God.
This is in the wake of Hurricane Katrina. It's like one of the worst natural disasters.
Unborn babies in America. What God has to say in the Old Testament about those who shed innocent blood. And he used the term that those who do this, the land will vomit you out. You look at your book, you look at the book of Leviticus and see what it says there. Found that we are unable somehow to defend ourselves against some of the attacks that are coming against us, either by terrorists or now by natural disaster. Could they be connected in some way?
When we like things on Facebook, if it's something that goes against what is written in the Bible, such as pictures of same-sex couples, is that considered condoning the behavior?
You've got a couple of same-sex guys kissing. You like that? Well, that makes me want to throw up. But if you think you punch, to me, I would punch vomit, not like.
Not sure that option is there.
Can we get a vomit button on Facebook?
Am I right? Slam that vomit button.
I love, it's just so tolerant. I've been begging the Zuck for a vomit button for when I see a minority
I love
or
how
some
they are
kind of same
They're both sitting in this setting like so proper and everything, and then they say the most nasty shit.
Yeah, it looks like they're on The View.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if they were in like a cave or like a damp cave where they belong, then it wouldn't hit the same.
But this is what I was talking about. This is why he was so influential. He is the OG like televangelist. There's this thing, the 700 Club, and I think at some point, maybe it still is, was like a 24-hour. It was just like a channel on your TV that was basically just fucking mainlining like just far right Christian intolerance, essentially.
Crazy that this could even
still
be
is.
on TV.
Yeah. Oh, it still is, as Cam just said.
Yeah.
So there you go.
CBN, the Christian Broadcasting Network, CBN.
Gotcha.
Fuck them.
This is where my jokes come from when I go, I tell you what, man, there was a storm in Alabama because 2 gay boys kissed.
Yeah.
That's right.
When he was saying because of abortion, right, is why Katrina happened. He was saying abortion is why Katrina.
For every baby aborted, that's one more cumulus cloud created by God up in the stratosphere. And as them cumulus clouds come join together in holy matrimony, those cumulus clouds, they doing God's marriage.
Amen.
They come together like an orgy of same-sex goodness. That cloud get bigger, bigger, till it turns to a hurricane of gay dudes kissing and dead babies.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I like to look out the window when I see them storms coming, and I touch myself.
It's the blood of God.
I touch myself because I want to praise God. All of his power, all of his might. He's always with me, he's always in me. It ain't gay if I fuck God, because God is everybody, and he's nobody. And so as I see Katrina come rolling up, I cummed on my window glass. I got a nice beachfront property in Florida. Came on my window glass there. Wasn't the first time either.
Window glass?
My window.
You keep saying the phrase window glass.
You know what that means.
Yeah.
Window glass.
Like
Yeah,
the window pane?
No, the glass.
Right, but it's called a pane. Like a
The window.
A window pane.
Okay, whatever, bro. The pain. You're giving me pain right now. I come down and come on the glass there. And it wasn't the first time neither. Sometime it dripped down, make a pile of cum. And I just leave it there, a testament to God, kind of like a shrine. Sometimes I come out in the morning and I notice the ants is getting in there and eating it. Carrying on.
Random Gary V making out with his dad thrown in there. Shout out.
It's rumored that 20 people died in Nigeria from this kiss.
Did you see the pictures
20
in New
people
York?
got Ebola from this kiss.
Did you see the pictures in New York with all the smoke?
Yes.
Right here. Right here.
God didn't forget.
Sorry about that.
Sometimes I get a pile of it, kind of like freeze-dried semen.
Ugh.
What?
Stop.
And
Jesus.
And the ants, sometimes I wake up there, I leave it out like a shrine, but the ants, they come and they think it's food. And they've carried it off. I tell you, man, my pile would be a lot bigger if them dang ants coming in.
And they put some semen on top, man.
God.
Sometimes I like to put a little pesticide
30 feet
around
of
the
semen.
around the pile, keep the bugs away.
Chad is saying Lego is watching, don't forget.
But they always find a way.
Lego's long gone.
They always find a way to that. Mm-mm. One time I had a friend over. He asked for sugar in his tea. I would run out of sugar. So you know what I did? I took one spoonful of that freeze-dried semen.
Jesus.
A little sweet, a little salty. I tell you,
I hate this.
I tell you what, brother, you ain't never had a better cup of tea.
Semen tastes good.
Semen tastes good. All right, whatever.
They don't give you that option.
It's Lego. Why do you say Lego?
Lego is
The
watching.
Lego Corporation.
They're watching.
This is why we got rejected.
Oh.
That's why they hate us.
Well, they already rejected us. What could be worse?
Guess so.
Fuck you, Lego.
Maybe they can make a Lego hell.
Exactly. Put
With
Pat
our boy in
Robinson
there.
in there.
That would be
Yeah,
a
it's called
fire
Denmark.
set.
Lego hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's got like the Pope, the last Pope.
Hey, B, that's such a good idea.
It's got like Nixon,
Right, Zach? I would
George Bush.
buy that for like $1,000.
I'd build that. Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Like a super special.
That's actually a good idea for like an artist to create.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Lego hell with all the little pieces.
Yeah. Fire.
Saddam Hussein.
I was just
Yeah.
calm, babe.
Little characters.
That's awesome.
We got a guy. Maybe he can make it for us.
All right.
Facebook. But anyhow, you can donate. Yes, you can donate. Something happened a long time ago in
pickle.
Haiti.
Pickle update.
Pickle update?
Oh,
The
hell
pickles
yeah.
are here?
This is huge. The pickles are almost here, people. Let me finish this video.
Alfredo,
And
can you
the
go
people
get
may
the
not want
pickles?
to talk about it. They were
This
under the
part's-
heel of the French. And they got together and swore a pact to the devil. They said, we will serve you if you'll get us free from the French. It's a true story. The devil said, okay, it's a deal. And they kicked the French out. You know, the Haitians revolted and got themselves free. But ever since, they have been cursed by one thing after the other, desperately poor. They need to have a great turning to God. What is this?
What the? How does he know all that? He goes, "I tell you what, man. There was a pact with the devil. I seen it. I seen the photos and the videos and everything."
Wait, so he's saying all of Haiti's misfortune is because they rebelled and what they had a slave uprising?
No, they made a deal with the devil to kick the French
to be able to get the French out.
and so.
And this was also, for context, right after
Jesus
the
Christ.
This was right after the 2010 earthquake that killed. I put
200,000.
Yeah, 200,000 people. So he's saying the devil.
My, that is.
Yeah.
That one is like way
Yeah.
beyond
Oh, no,
even the other shit that was in there. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
How is it like? Seriously, how are things like that even okay on TV? That's
Well, this was probably, I don't know, 20 years ago, maybe. It's funny 'cause he
13
looks
years
so
ago.
fucking old.
13 years ago.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna
I will
Not
say,
that long ago.
I feel like I wasn't able to capture like his worst of the worst moments too. A lot of that's lost media because I went on his Wikipedia page and I couldn't find the worst of the controversies on video. But these are some bad ones.
Mac and cheese, is that a black thing?
It is a black thing, Pat.
That this is only.
Oh, my goodness. This was 2 days after 9/11.
Wait, play it again.
The beginning.
Oh, the mac and cheese one?
Mac and cheese, is that a black thing?
It is a black thing, Pat.
That this is
All
only.
right, so that's funny, but 2 days after 9/11.
The beginning, Hussein's, the Bin Ladens, what we saw on Tuesday, as terrible as it is, if in fact God continues to lift the curtain and allow the enemies of America to give us probably what we deserve.
Well, Jerry, that's my feeling.
I really believe.
That's that's what Hassan's been saying. We deserved it.
Whoa.
Okay, that's
Wow.
interesting.
Nice pickup on that parallel, Kim.
Totally aligned. That's awesome.
My feeling.
I really believe that the pagans and the abortionists and the feminists and the gays and the lesbians.
Well, their reasoning is slightly different. But the conclusion's
The reasoning
same.
is a little different.
Yeah.
who are actively trying to make that an alternative lifestyle, the ACLU, People for the American Way, all of them who tried to secularize America, I point the finger in their face and say, you helped this happen.
You did this. You all you seculars and gays, you did this.
All right.
This 9/11.
He's like a.
Well, that's Falwell saying all that, right?
He's like a commercial
Yeah.
version of Alex Jones, like a digestible version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like
Digestibles, I guess. Question. I'm not sure I would go that far.
I totally concur.
because he's like on all these shows.
Enjoy your time in hell, Pat.
Yeah.
There it is. Rip Bozo.
Damn.
All right, so let's go up and see what's going on with our boy.
Wait, the pickles.
Where are the pickles? Sam said, "What?"
Well, they're here. I can run down and check real quick.
Yeah,
I'll just
go
leave,
get-
I'm just
yeah.
gonna leave the camera on you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. What did you mean, Sam? You said Gabe's were delivered, but Nick. Oh, because Gabe can't do it himself. Well, Gabe can just prop the phone up, can he?
Gabe.
Yeah, because Gabe's
Yeah.
supposed to call in and do the pickles with us.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Nick needs to be there. I'm waiting for Nick to respond to me right now, but my app says that they were delivered, so I'm just waiting to make sure they received them.
I'm actually super excited about these pickles. Boy, I'll tell you what, man.
I'm gonna text Gabe.
Yeah. By the way, I started playing Diablo 4.
How's that been?
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
I got to say, I'm impressed. My expectations were low, but I think seems like a really good game.
Pickles are
Oh
here.
my god, that's like a whole.